Okay.
Kyle Aragon, approach the bench.
And so you guys see how long that took for each of us if we did that one at a time?
Yeah.
Okay. How you doing this morning?
Doing well yourself, sir?
Good, good. All right, sir, this is case number 2025 TR441. Could you state your full name?
Kyle Ruben Aragon.
Thank you, sir. So we're facing exceeding the posted speed limit at alleged 92 miles per hour and a posted 65 mile per hour zone. That's a class 3 misdemeanor violation. Did you understand that group advisory I gave?
Yes, sir.
Okay, do you have any questions about the attorney waiver form that you have?
No, sir.
Okay, do you wish to hire an attorney, or do you wish to waive the presence of an attorney? There's no jail time asked of this case.
So I can't have I would like an attorney assigned if I should need one, sir.
Okay, so the one qualifying, so anytime the prosecution, the state is asking for jail time, they must notify the court. I've reviewed this file and there is no request for jail time. So
Okay,
that
sir.
takes that element of a court-appointed attorney away. Do you have any other reasons that you?
No, sir.
All right, so your choices are still you can hire an attorney if you wish, or you can waive the presence and proceed forward. Let me look at the case.
Yeah. Thank you, sir.
There is also another possibility that I enter a not guilty plea for you, and I can offer you a traffic school if you're eligible.
That would be, if that is possible,
Okay,
sir.
you have not attended it in the last year?
No, sir. I've
Okay.
never had a speeding ticket.
Is that what you wish to do?
Yes, sir.
All right, so the way that'll look is we'll give you an extended court date.
Okay.
You need to complete the traffic school prior to that date, and we'll give you instructions for it, get it registered and completed, and what will happen is upon successful completion, the citation will dismiss.
Okay.
Okay?
Yes,
So-
sir. Thank you very much, sir.
Did you hear that, Haley?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, thanks. You have an address update form there?
I do, sir.
Okay, you can see that, and then I'll still need that,
Yes.
either your choice of an attorney, or you're gonna hire one yourself, or waive the presence.
Since it's doing the traffic, I can, that's
Okay.
fine. They can't just like rip that away or anything like that.
They can, what?
Like if I decide to do that, I'll
Yeah,
just,
so the ticket will dismiss, so in this,
Thank you,
so
sir.
let me explain that before you.
Yeah.
So right now, what you're doing is waiving the presence. Let's say, for example, you don't complete it, or you change your mind, you wanna plead not guilty, and you wanna hire an attorney,
Okay.
you can go ahead and do that. Just let
Gotcha.
us know.
Okay.
So it's not,
Apo-
by signing it, you're not locked in. Ha, gotcha. Okay,
Understood,
You can
sir.
change your mind.
Thank you for explaining that. I appreciate it.
Yeah,
And then today's the 17th.
17th
right,
of
sir?
December. Mhm.
Thank you, sir. And then signature.
And then that top box, yeah, you already got that.
Yes, sir.
And then if you would, this address update, if you wouldn't mind just signing here.
Yes, sir.
Right is.
Thank you, sir.
You bet. All right, so we'll get those instructions to you here in a moment. If you want to just wait right over here. Once
Thank you very
my
much.
bailiff gets you the copy of that, I got to sign it still. Just follow those instructions. You have to have it completed 5 to 7 days or something like that before the court date.
Okay.
So
Understood.
the earlier the better.
Yep,
And
absolutely.
then it'll give you how to register and all that. You'll have to pay for the school.
Mhm.
You don't have to pay for the school and the ticket.
Okay. Understood, sir.
All right.
Thank
Yeah,
you,
any
sir.
questions at all?
No, that
Okay,
was it.
yeah,
Thank
you
you for
just-
explaining
yep.
everything.
No problem.
Stephen Eldridge.
Morning, sir. How are you?
Good morning, Your Honor.
All right, so this is case 2025 CM 12295. I think we're rescheduling a sentencing, correct?
Yes.
All right, so earlier you had pled guilty to a charge of criminal trespass, correct?
Yes.
And you missed a court date?
I was sick, had the flu, sir.
Okay. Did that prevent you from letting us know before?
Well, I tried calling like you're saying, but all I get like to the recording.
Okay, yeah. Was that yesterday that you called?
I was later on the end of last month. So
Okay. So we'll reassign you to January 12th of 2026. Let me just make sure that I got that in. See, that's a guilty plea. So that is the sentencing date. All right, sir, so here's the court date, January 12th, 2026 at 9:30. Okay, and get your signature there where it says defendant. There's a pin right there for you. We'll get you a copy of this. Do you have any questions at all? Okay, as soon as the bailiff gets you a copy, you're all set to go. We'll see you on that date.
all right, thanks, Your Honor.
How long do you want that extension for school?
45 days.
45 days?
Somewhere in there.
Yeah, I'm reading.
Gosh.
Thank you.
Still can't tell your coughs and sneezes. You can sign that.
Okay. One signature from me, Garrett. Right here, and then we'll give them copies.
Sure. Samantha Jean Lee.
You got that leg thing, can you stand here a few minutes?
Yeah,
Okay. How are you this morning?
good. How are you?
Doing good, thank you. This is case 2025 CM. That one's hard to read. 12374. Could you state your name, please?
Samantha Jean Lee?
Is your last name Lee?
Yes.
Okay. Is this the one you got?
I have her ID in there to
Okay.
verify her name.
Okay. All right, so I'm going to make a correction on the citation. All right, so we're here for a allegation of liquor consumption in public. It's a class 2 misdemeanor. Did you understand the group advisory?
I think,
Okay. So first off, we'll discuss the attorney. So there's no jail time on this case. The prosecutor's not asking for any jail, so whether you're
Okay.
found guilty later or if you plead guilty or no contest, no jail time is being sought for the case.
Okay.
So that takes that ability, that portion of a court-appointed attorney away. If you have any other reasons for a court-appointed attorney, let me know, or you waive the presence of an attorney, or you're going to hire one yourself.
okay.
Okay? On those three options, which ones do you want to proceed with?
No contest.
Okay, so that's your plea, but for the attorney, do you want to waive the presence of an attorney?
Yes.
Okay, so on this attorney waiver form, that should be in that, your paperwork there, not that one. Yes, this one here. If you could check the top box that says I do not want an attorney. And then where it's highlighted, right here. And then where it's highlighted here, if you can date and sign, today's the 17th of December, 12/17. There you go, and then just your signature here. All right. Do you have any questions up to this point?
No.
Okay. So you're now with the option of how you'd like to plead, either guilty, not guilty, or no contest.
No contest.
Okay, I can enter that plea for you, and we can move forward into sentencing if you'd like to save you having to come back.
Yes, yes.
All right, in that group advisory with a no contest plea, I informed you of the rights that you're giving up by pleading that. Did you understand those rights? It was the right to have a trial,
Yes.
the right to have an attorney.
Yes.
You did understand that
Yes,
information?
yes.
Okay. Are you on probation or parole?
No.
Okay. And you understood the penalty range on the Class 2 misdemeanor?
Uh, um,
I'll review it again.
yes,
Okay, so it has a maximum fine of $750, 4 months of jail, but I've informed you that that's not part of the case anymore because they have to ask for that and it's not in the case.
Oh.
Okay, so we'll eliminate that part. And or 2 years of probation. So there's no mandatory minimum. So the court's discretion is from 0 up to that maximum fine or that maximum probation. Okay.
okay.
And did you understand the information I talked about, your citizenship and all of that?
Yes, yes,
Understanding all those rights, you wish to give those rights up and enter your plea of no contest?
yes,
Okay. And I'll give you a letter that talks about that Rule 33 petition and how to seal the records and set aside the judgment. Okay? Here's that letter that informs you of how to go about doing that if you wish to exercise the rights of sealing the records, setting aside the judgment. It'll give you explanation on what that is further and how to go about doing it. Okay? If you would just sign right here, please.
I can't read, I have a stroke, so,
Okay.
yeah.
How are you doing so far? Are you understanding pretty much the information I'm giving you?
A little bit, but yes.
Okay, is there anything that has been confusing from what we've done so far?
No,
Okay.
yeah.
And when I gave that group advisory, did you understand the majority of that
Yes,
information?
yes, yes.
And you don't have any questions on any of that?
No, yes,
You do have questions?
no,
Okay, all right. So regarding this, then if you can't read it, then you can, if you can present it to somebody, if you wish to have these records sealed or
Okay.
set aside,
okay,
a certain timeline needs to pass by, and that information's in here. So have them read it to you if you have a friend or something that
Okay.
can do that. It's nothing that will take action immediately. There's some timelines that have to go by,
okay,
but then you understand that these are your rights if you wish to do that.
okay,
Okay?
okay.
If you'd sign here, and I'll get you a copy of that. Okay, and then here's your copy. You don't have to sign that one, but that's for you. I've crossed the domestic violence portion out. It doesn't apply to your case, okay?
Okay.
I'm going to provide you a factual basis. You're not admitting or denying the facts with a no contest plea, but you're acknowledging that these facts would be used if the case were to go to trial, okay? On December 6th of 2025 at about 11:25 a.m. at or near 213 East State Highway 260, you were contacted by the Payson Police Department regarding consuming an alcoholic beverage in a public place. That occurred in Payson in Gila County in the jurisdiction of this court. You were issued a citation and released and are here now appearing and pleading no contest. Do you acknowledge those facts?
Yes,
Okay. Regarding your no contest plea, are you making that plea voluntarily?
yes,
Nobody forced, threatened, or harassed you to make that plea?
no,
Okay. Did anybody promise you any lighter sentence or punishment if you pled that you would receive it?
no,
Okay. These are the rights that you I gave in the group advisory. You indicate that you understand them. Don't have any further questions on them. If you would sign where it says defendant here, this is you waiving those rights with your no contest plea. Do you wish to give a statement to the court before we impose the sentencing?
say again,
Do you wish to give a statement about the incident or any information to the court before we move to sentencing?
no,
Okay, you don't have to.
okay,
Are you employed right now?
no, I had a stroke,
Okay, so you are on disability?
yes,
Okay. And how long have you been on disability from your stroke?
2019,
2019.
Yeah, January, February.
Okay.
My dad died from suicide, and 2 weeks later. So
I'm sorry to hear that. Okay, I'm going to impose a $50 fine to that charge with no other conditions, no probation or anything else. Are you able to pay that $50 today?
no, I have no money, but next month I get a check, and yes.
Okay, so I'll put you on a payment plan. I do have to add a $20 payment plan fee per statute. So that brings us to a total balance of $70.
Okay. Just a month. The 3rd I get paid. So.
Okay, so on that payment plan, do you want to, the court's minimum is $25 a month, or do you want to just pay the whole balance of $70?
Yes.
25 or 70?
Because I have no money till the 3rd.
Yep, I'm going to make sure that the first payment's not due until after that.
Okay.
Okay, so do you want to pay all 70 at once, or do you want to pay just 25?
The full thing.
Okay,
please.
so you'll be able to afford,
Yes.
with that disability check, to be able to pay that 70 and still have
Yes.
enough
Yes.
for the rest of the month to
Yes.
get by?
Yes.
Okay. Alright, so I'm going to sign the $70 payment is due in a full balance on or before January 16th of 2026. So
Okay.
it goes by that date for you.
Okay. Go in and pay, or just pay it online, or?
You can do either one. So right here, there's a phone number or a website if you wish to do that, or you can come into the front counter and pay them if you want. So this is convenient if you'd like to do that.
Okay.
There is a merchant fee for using your debit or credit card, so they'll charge 4 or 5% on that.
Okay.
But so if you want to save that, then just come to the front counter on or before that date
Okay.
and make the payment. So your option, whatever you'd like to do there.
Okay.
Okay? If you would sign here where it says defendant, there you go. Alright, I'll get you one copy of this. Do you have any questions about anything we talked about?
No.
Okay, so the only thing that's left to do is just pay that $70 balance on or before the 16th of January,
Okay.
and then that will conclude the case.
Okay.
Okay, so as soon as my bailiff gets you your copy of that paper, you'll be set to go.
Okay. Thank you, Judge.
You're welcome.
Jackson Rhodes.
Morning, how are you?
Good morning, I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing pretty good, thanks. Alright, so this is case number 2025 TR 12147. If you'd state your full name.
Jackson Drake Rhodes.
Alright, Mr. Rhodes, so we're here for exceeding the posted speed limit and excessive speed violation. That's a class 3 misdemeanor. Did you understand the group advisory information?
Yes, sir.
Okay, regarding the attorney, there's not any jail time asked of this case. Prosecutor has not informed us of that. Do you know what you wish to do with the attorney waiver form? You want to waive the presence of an attorney or hire one yourself?
Waive.
Okay, if you check that top box, and then where it's highlighted, date and sign it. Check your speed here. Okay, thank you. So this case is eligible for traffic school if you're eligible. Have you attended traffic school in the last year?
I have not.
Would you like that option?
Yes, please.
Okay. If you go to traffic, okay, so what we'll do is extend this court date. It'll be on that next form. You need to complete the traffic school a certain amount of days before that court date, and then that will dismiss the citation. You have to pay for the schools off, okay?
Perfect.
Your address still good on Gina Point?
Correct.
Phone number ends in 1073.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Let me show you this, I don't wanna say it over there, but is that your correct address?
Yes.
Email? Okay. Questions about anything that we talked about?
No, sir.
All right, so we'll get that traffic school. I'll need to sign it. You'll need to sign it. We'll get you a copy of it from the bailiff. You just want to wait right over here, and we'll get that to you. You'll be excused once you get it.
Thank you.
Chad Nelson?
Hello there.
Hello.
How are you doing?
Good. How about yourself?
Good, thank you. All right, sir. So this is case number 2025 CM 12360. Could you state your full name?
Chad David Nelson.
All right, Mr. Nilsson, we're here on 2 allegations. They're domestic violence related. The first one is an assault. The second one is disorderly conduct. Domestic violence is coupled to each of those charges. The domestic violence does have a mandatory minimum. The mandatory minimum is per charge, a $50 address confidentiality fee, and a $50 domestic violence fund fee, and mandatory domestic violence counseling. You don't have to do 2 counselings, one is for both.
Okay.
If you're guilty, or if you plead guilty or no contest. If you're found not guilty, none of that applies. But those are the mandatory minimums. And then both of those are class 1 misdemeanors. I gave that group advisory. You understand that penalty range?
Yeah.
Okay. There is no jail time. Let me review the case a little more thoroughly. There's no jail time asked of this case.
Okay.
So you're not facing that as a consequence, whether you plead guilty or no contest, or whether you're found guilty after a trial.
Okay.
You have the option to hire an attorney, or to waive the presence of an attorney, or give me a reason besides the jail time. That we've eliminated that.
Okay.
Do you know how you wish to proceed from there?
Waive the right.
Okay, so if you check the top box on your form, and then date and sign it. Thank you. You have any questions before you take a plea to the charges?
No.
Okay, how do you wish to plead?
Not guilty.
Okay. So we'll enter your not guilty plea and set you for a pre-trial conference.
Okay.
Your case involves a victim. I have to do a call out, so I don't want to startle you when I call out the case. But if there's victims here, they have the right to be heard.
Okay.
If there's not, we'll just give you the date and you'll be all set to go. I'll review your release conditions with you also.
Okay.
Regarding the case of Nielsen, are there any victims in the courtroom? Any victims in the courtroom for case Nielsen? Okay, having seen none, thank you. All right, sir, so your next court date is scheduled for 1/26 of 2026 at 9:30 a.m. So you'll come right back here.
Okay.
If you would sign here where it says defendant, it's come for you. Thank you. Your release conditions, review or obey all orders of the court. Do not commit any crimes, notify the court immediately of any address change. Not to leave the state of Arizona without permission of the court. Not to have any contact with the alleged victim. Not to go to the location of the alleged offense. You may return to do a civil standby if have you already done that?
Yeah.
Okay. And in order to continue your pretrial service reporting, have you been doing that?
Thank you.
Have you been doing your pretrial
Yeah.
services? Okay.
Yeah.
So follow their instructions. Understand that these are release conditions, they're not permanent orders. So once the case comes to a conclusion, then these potentially could change.
Okay.
Any questions at all?
No.
Okay, we'll see you on that date.
All right. Thank you.
You need your signature on that?
Okay.
Thomas Coviella? If I said that right?
Pronounced it so right.
Did I?
That was
It
correct.
always gets butchered.
All right, so this is case 2025 CM 223. Would you state your full name?
Thomas Clinton Coviella.
Thank you, Tom. So we're here for a violation of fishing without a license. You find out, I believe that's a class 2, class 2 misdemeanor. You understood the group advisory information?
Yes, sir.
How do you wish to proceed regarding the attorney waiving?
I'm guilty waiving, yeah.
Okay, all right, so your attorney waiver form has been completed, and you're choosing to waive the presence of an attorney. I'm only repeating it for the record.
No, I got you.
Okay. I like preparedness like you've done, so.
No, yeah.
Have you got your fishing license since
I
this?
got it 10 minutes after.
Okay, do you have it with you?
Yeah, I
Let
can
me take a
get
look
it.
at it. And I can give you an option to get it reduced.
Absolutely. I think I was like 3 months late. No. It's in my email and it's loading.
Yep, no problem.
Okay.
And you said you wanted to enter a no contest plea?
Not just guilty, yeah,
Okay.
yeah. There's a Wi-Fi right here that I can get on, right? Okay, cool.
It's the county Wi-Fi, so it's slow. But
Okay.
it should be available to you there.
Gotcha. Should have been ready.
Receipt. Let me take a look at that a little closer.
Yeah.
License. Does it give me the date on there? Can you scroll up, or I don't know?
Yeah, it says 09 of 11.
Okay, so that's the, okay.
Well, they sent me the this as soon as I bought it.
Okay.
Sorry.
Is there more information if you scroll up?
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
want to mess on it with
Oh,
it.
you're all right.
There we go. Okay, good enough. Now, while you have that up, grab
Yeah.
that gray card there,
Yeah.
and there's an email address on the bottom there. Forward that to that email address.
Okay. Yeah.
And if you could, in the title line, I'll give you the case number when you're ready.
Okay. Who am I forwarding it to? This Payson?
Yep.
And then what was the information I needed?
On the information line?
Yes.
This case number, 2025,
225.
2025,
Oh, 2025.
CM
CM
223.
223.
And then just send that to us so we can get a
Yeah.
record of that.
I got you.
Being that you're now legal,
Yeah.
the fine that's imposed typically is $189, and so I'm going to reduce that to $100 since you've become legal now.
Yeah, got you. Thank you.
Did you catch any fish?
Lots.
Did they take them?
They took my bait. I was catching bait
Oh,
at
okay,
the
gotcha.
time.
Oh,
I was
okay.
catching my bait at the time. Yeah.
Regarding that $100, are you able to pay that today?
I am, actually, if you take a card.
You do?
Okay.
All right, so let me review some information with you. In that group advisory, you gave up certain rights by pleading guilty. You understood that?
Correct.
Okay. You wish to give up those rights?
Yes.
The factual basis of your case is that on November 9th of 2025, I believe that's 5:04 p.m. in the evening, you were contacted at Roosevelt Lake, which is in Gila County in the jurisdiction of this court, by the Game and Fish Department. After that investigation, they found that you were fishing without a license, and you are here today pleading guilty to that charge. Is that correct?
That is correct.
Regarding your plea of guilty, are you making that voluntarily?
Yes.
Nobody forced, threatened, or harassed you to make that plea?
Nah.
Did anybody promise you in your lighter sentence or punishment besides what we spoke about on record?
No, sir.
Okay. Court will accept your plea, finds that you entered it knowingly, voluntarily, intelligent. That's yours.
Okay.
That just talks about today's proceedings. These are the rights that you're giving up by entering your guilty plea. If you'd sign that one. Okay, so this is the imposed fine of $100, and you're agreeing to make that payment today.
Correct.
That requires your signature. And then keep that pen handy.
Okay.
This is a copy of how to seal the records and set aside the judgment, if you wish to do that. Sign here,
Okay.
and then I'll give you a copy of that on the bottom. So this one's yours. I crossed out domestic violence. It doesn't apply to your case.
Gotcha.
Do you have any questions about any?
No, sir.
As soon as the bailiff gets you your copy, you go to the front counter, you're all set to go.
Thank you.
Have a good day.
Thank you, sir.
Bronte Grand Prix.
Morning. All right, so we have two cases here.
Yeah.
Try to do them one at a time. All right, so one of them we have to do an arraignment, and we're gonna set the arraignment on, and the other one is the same, so we'll arraign on both of them. All right, so let me see which one is older. 20, this one is. All right, so we had a failure to appear on this one. This was originally scheduled. for-
Yeah, I emailed the courts about it and I didn't get a response.
Okay. Do you know when you sent that email? It's okay.
Yeah, I
Was
sent
it
my
within the last month or?
I think it was within the last 2 or 3 weeks.
Okay. So on this case, it's 2025 CM 12320. This is a disorderly conduct charge. Are you familiar with that?
Mhm.
Okay. Did you understand the group advisory information I
Yes.
provided? Okay. Regarding your attorney waiver form, let me see if that's on this case or the next one. So on the next one, is your decision going to be the same for both cases?
Yeah, not
Okay.
guilty.
So I'm going to add additional case number on here. We'll use the same
Okay,
form. So we don't have to
cool,
require it.
perfect.
I have one prepared. Oh, I'm sorry. Never mind.
Okay. All right, so this one is the disorderly conduct charge, a class 1 misdemeanor. You understood the group advisory information. The other charge is a charge of criminal trespass on the third degree. That's a class 1 misdemeanor. You understood the group advisory on that?
Yes.
Okay. Regarding the case ending in 2-0, which is the disorderly conduct charge, how do you wish to plea on that case?
Not guilty.
Okay. And then on the criminal trespass charge?
Not guilty.
Okay. Now regarding an attorney, so neither case have jail time being asked to the case.
Mhm.
So we would inquire with you whether you wanted a hire an attorney at your own expense or waive the presence of an attorney.
Waive it,
Waive the presence?
Yeah,
Okay,
for
all right,
now.
so you've got that matter ready.
unless it goes to trial.
Take that. All right, so I've got your not guilty plea on both cases, and we're scheduled both of those cases at the same time.
Cool.
So just know that you can put both DRs.
I have one prepared for this one.
Oh,
This
okay.
one has both
Oh,
cases
okay.
on it.
So then we toss these?
Yep. I didn't know if she was gonna plead the same.
Yeah, no, yeah, we don't know that until they do. That way we don't give you too many papers.
Cool.
All right, so what you're signing for here is entering a not guilty plea and a pretrial that was set. And that pretrial date is for January 26, 2026 at 9:30 for both cases.
Okay.
If I could get your signature where it says defendant, and I'll get you a copy of that.
It's my dog.
Mine was in there.
Do you have any questions about anything we talked about?
No.
Okay, so let me review the release conditions, and I have to call for victims, so don't get started whenever that. Release conditions are obey all orders of the court, not to commit any crimes, notify the court immediately of any address change. Is it still good on Hillside?
Yes.
Okay. And do not leave the state of Arizona without permission of the court. Do not contact the victim in any manner, and do not possess or consume any alcohol or drugs without a valid prescription.
So that's a mailing address.
Pardon me?
That's a mailing address. So this is my physical. That's a mailing.
Okay. Well, then we got it both ways. All right.
Okay.
What I'm going to do on the other case is it asks for mailing and physical,
Yeah.
so the Dilly Way is physical.
Dilly is physical.
All right, and then I'm going to omit it, the
Hillside
other
is-
and add the 114 for
Perfect.
mailing.
And was there a warrant out for this
No,
first
but it
one?
was getting ready to go there.
Okay, cool. I was gonna say, how do I take care of that?
Yeah. And, let's see. That's still a good email address for you?
Yeah.
All right. Okay, anything else? Any other questions?
No.
Okay, you got your copy, you're all set to go.
Awesome. Thank you.
You bet.
Chelsea Hott.
Morning.
Morning.
How are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Good, thank you.
Sad.
Okay, Ms. Hott, so this is case 2025 TR 450. Would you state your full name, please?
Chelsea Marie Hott.
Thank you. So we're here on a driving suspended, revoked, or canceled driver's license violation. We've got your attorney waiver form presented, indicating that you wish to waive the presence of an attorney.
Yes.
Okay. Do you have any questions about the information I covered in the group advisory?
No, I don't.
Okay. How do you wish to plead to the charge?
Guilty.
Okay.
So this was just his case. Did he waive the 35 days?
So I'll enter your guilty plea. We can move forward into sentencing. What I'd like to do is just to confirm on the citation that this address is still good.
Yes, it is.
Okay, that's a good phone number
Yes.
and a good email.
Yes.
Okay. All right, and when in that group advisory, I explained the rights that you give up by entering the guilty plea. You understood those?
Yes.
Okay. Are you on probation or parole?
No.
Okay. You understood the citizens advisory information that I gave?
Yes.
Are you a school teacher?
No.
Okay. All right, understanding all the rights in that group advisory that I gave, you wish to waive those rights and enter the guilty plea?
Yes, I do.
Okay. Regarding your guilty plea, you're making that voluntarily?
Yes, I am.
Nobody's forced, threatened, or harassed you to make that plea?
No.
Did anybody promise you any lighter sentence or punishment?
No.
Okay. Court accepts your plea and finds that you made it knowingly, voluntarily, and intelligently. The factual basis of your case that you're pleading guilty to is that on 12/7 of 2025 at 7:35 p.m. you were contacted at or near milepost 255.5 on State Route 260. In that police contact by the Payson Police Department, it was found that your driver's license was suspended, revoked, or canceled. You were operating a motor vehicle on a public roadway that is in the jurisdiction of Gila County and the jurisdiction of this court. You're pleading guilty today to that. correct?
Yes.
Alright, so this is the rights that I gave in the group advisory that you're waiving. If you don't have any questions on, if you'd sign where it says defendant. You wish to give a statement to the court before and post sentencing.
No, I don't.
Okay. Do you have your license?
No.
Can you get your license soon?
Well, I'm working on getting my license. I need to satisfy the courts, another case that I have. I was actually going to ask if it was possible I could get community service to satisfy some of that fine.
On another case?
Yes.
Okay, so you're currently making payments to this court on fines?
Yes.
Okay, yes is the answer. So when we offer that, There's some timelines you have to do, what we're asking for, or at least get turned in the hours that you have completed within 30 days.
Okay.
And if you're keeping up on that, we can continue to do that to get those fines paid down. You wish to do that?
Yes, please.
You wish to do it on, well, we'll just apply it to any case that
Okay.
you have, that we're able to. Thank you. Do you work?
I do.
Okay, so how many hours do you think you can do in a month?
I can try 20 to 30.
Okay, so let's start with 20.
Okay.
As soon as you get the 20 done, that'll give you a pace
Right.
to get it turned in. If you get it done in 2 weeks or 2.5 weeks, turn it in, and we'll maybe assign the next month 30. Okay.
Okay.
So we'll start with 20. We don't want to load you up too much.
Okay.
Okay. Do you know what your monthly payment plan is that you're on now?
No, I just came in yesterday and made a payment, but she didn't say anything about it being contracted on a payment plan.
Okay, so at some point you entered a payment plan like that, which what we'll do today as well. So the court minimum's $25. Do you think you did that, or do you think you did above?
I think I did 50.
Okay.
But yesterday she did tell me I wasn't on a contract, so.
Okay. So we'll enter that now to
Okay.
that contract. Is 50 a comfortable amount?
Yes.
So you'll be able to do the 20 hours plus make a $50 a month?
Yes.
Okay. So you're trying to get those other cases resolved, so it gives you the ability to get your license back?
Yes.
Okay. What I'd like to do is, what I'll have you do is, when we're done here, is I don't want to assign it to this case. I want it to assign it to the ones that you're trying to get finished up.
Okay.
That'll help you do that. So I don't know what that case number is or any of that information is.
Okay.
Okay, so when you leave here, I'll have you go to the front counter and talk to a clerk
Okay.
so they can assign the case
To that
to
one.
that, so that helps you remedy that one.
Okay.
Meanwhile, on this case, we'll just have you continue to make your monthly payment plan.
Okay.
So you won't have another payment. You just make the $50 a month. That's all you have to do.
Okay.
Plus you do your community service, and so hopefully that'll resolve that, because I want to try to give you a discount on getting your license if you can do it within 30 days. So.
Thank you.
All right. So I don't need a copy yet, but what we're going to need to do is get instructions to the clerk that we're not assigning it to this case. We're assigning it to a previous case to help her get it completed. So we just need to see which one is doing that. So could I have you write your name right here, defendant, right there, and then we'll leave the case number open. I'm going to allow community service on this one too, so once you're done with those other cases, I'm going to put that here.
Okay. It's this one would be out of the Star Valley Court also.
Oh, that's what I'm saying.
So yeah, it's all in the justice of the peace.
Okay.
And the reason why that is, it's because it's a criminal offense. If it was a civil traffic or something, then it would be signed to the Star Valley Court. But criminal
Okay.
offenses go to the justice
Okay.
court or the county. Okay. All right. So, do you wish to give a statement regarding the violation before I impose sentencing?
No.
Okay. So the standard fine's $482 if you're able to get a driver's license to us within 30 days of today's date, and reduce that amount to $202.
Okay.
So that's why we're trying to work that other thing to get it freed up, and you can go right to motor vehicle. Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
And then I'm ordering that you can do community restitution on this case.
Okay.
And then just continue to make your monthly payments. I do have to add a $20 payment plan fee because you're not paying this balance today, and then there's a court security fee that's $35.80 that'll go on that total balance.
Okay.
But you may get the reduction if you're able to get that.
Okay. Thank you.
Yep. So here's what you're signing for on this, is you may do community restitution, but we'll apply it to the other cases first, and then continue to make your monthly payments. So if you'd sign where it says defendant, I'll give you a copy of that.
Okay.
Yeah, I'd like to help them if you wouldn't mind. Okay, so this is that letter that talks about how to set aside the judgment and seal the record.
Okay.
You'd sign the top copy here. And the second copy is yours, and I've crossed out domestic violence. It doesn't apply to your case.
Okay.
All right, so as soon as we get you the copy of your sentencing, you can go to the front counter to figure out what the restitution is doing,
Okay.
which case we're applying it to, and then on the back of the form that they give you, we'll have all the nonprofit organizations to do that.
Okay.
Make sure they give you the proper copy, because they might make a copy and keep the wrong one. So
Okay.
if you don't see anything on the back, say, hey, can I get that one?
Okay, thank you.
Okay, any questions?
No, sir.
Okay, you're all set.
Desiree Songer, singer, Songer.
Good morning. How are you doing?
Good, how are you?
I'm doing good, thank you. All right, and this is case number 2025 CM 12357. Could you state your full name, please?
Desiree Songer.
Okay, your full name?
Desiree Renee Songer.
Thank you. All right, so we're here on two allegations. One is a disorderly conduct charge, and the other is a criminal damage charge. Both are filed under domestic violence. There is a mandatory minimum penalty on domestic violence charges. Per charge, there's a $50 address confidentiality fund fee and a $50 per charge domestic violence fund fee and mandatory domestic violence counseling. You don't have to do counseling per charge, it's just one. Did you understand the group advisory that I gave?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have any questions about your attorney waiver form?
No.
Let me review the case. I don't see any jail time. Let me double check. Okay, there is no jail time. So how do you wish to proceed regarding the attorney?
Guilty.
Okay, so that's the plea. So first off, we have to talk about the attorney. So you have the presence to waive the presence of an attorney or hire one at your own expense.
I'll waive it.
Okay, so check the top box on your form. And then date and sign where it's highlighted, please.
Today's the 17th.
Correct.
25. Okay.
Thank you. And if I understood correctly, you want to enter a guilty plea?
Yeah.
Okay, on both charges?
Mm-hmm.
If you could answer with yes or no to both charges?
Yes.
Thank you. All right, so I need to make a victim notification, see if the victim would like to be heard or is recognized. Your release conditions are obey all orders of the court, not to commit any crimes, notify the court immediately if your address changes, do not leave the state of Arizona without permission of the court, do not contact the alleged victim with any unwanted contact, not to go near the location of the alleged offense if there's no contact requested, not to possess or consume any alcohol or drugs without a valid prescription, and you're ordered to do pretrial service notifications. Have you been doing those? Contacting the probation department?
Yeah.
Mr. Dillman?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Are there any victims in the courtroom regarding Songer case? I haven't seen none. All right. So just continue doing your notifications with that. We're going to schedule your sentencing out because we have to comply with victims' rights notification.
Okay.
So your court date is set for January 26th of 2026 at 9 a.m.
Okay.
If you would sign for that date where it says defendant. Okay. And only just one copy, so that will be for the sentencing. We'll have you come back on that date. And that should be the last court proceeding unless there's an issue later with the case. Do you have any questions about anything?
No.
Okay, so as soon as he gets you a copy of that, you'll be excused.
Thank you.
Have a good day.
You too.
Bobby Custard?
They go here or like?
Right up
Right
there.
up here, yeah. How are you doing this morning?
Oh, been better, been worse.
All right. Medium's better than not.
Definitely better than worse.
All right, so we had a court date set for the 3rd of September that you were supposed to appear. What happened on that date?
Well, can I just be frank with the court?
We would expect everything but that, otherwise you're perjuring yourself.
Okay. I was going through a really hard time,
Okay.
and alcohol got the best of me.
Okay.
And I left the state. I went to Oregon,
Okay.
and I got sober. I got
Okay.
70 days sober today.
Okay.
I wasn't dealing with
Okay.
all the things in my life.
Understood. So that's why you didn't show up.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So we're going to do the arraignment now for you, so make sure you understand it. This is a case number 2025 TR 332. If you'd state your full name.
Bobby Custard.
And do you have a middle name?
Bobby Glenn Custard.
Thank you. And is it with one N?
Yes, sir.
All right. So this is a driving suspended, revoked, or canceled violation, a Class 1 misdemeanor. Were you in the room at the group advisory when I gave that reading in the very beginning?
Yes,
Okay.
I think so.
No,
Oh,
Was not? Okay.
I was listening. I thought that's.
it was like a 20-minute where he talked.
Oh,
At the
no.
very beginning before I called people up?
No.
Okay, so you meant, all right, so that's okay. I'll just take the time to go over that with you. So the Class 1 misdemeanor has a maximum fine of $2,500, 6 months in jail, and or 3 years of probation. There is no jail time being asked of this case, so you're not facing that as a consequence, whether you plead guilty or no contest, or if you're found guilty later after trial, still no jail time, okay? There is no mandatory minimum, so the court's discretion's from 0 up to that $2,500 and 0 up to 3 years of probation. Your options are to plead guilty, not guilty, or no contest. If you plead guilty or no contest, we can move forward to sentencing today and conclude the case. If you plead not guilty, we'll schedule you back to court. You'll speak with the prosecutor regarding the case. One of 3 things will happen at the conclusion of that meeting. During that meeting, the prosecutor may provide the police report and any evidence they plan on using at a trial that will be scheduled at a later date after that pretrial conference. 1, the case could go to trial that we discussed. 2, a plea agreement could be struck that you would agree on and the prosecutor agrees on, the judge signs off on. Or 3, the case could dismiss. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
Okay. You also have the right to hire an attorney. Since there's not jail time, takes the ability away from a court-appointed attorney at little or no cost. Or you can waive the presence of an attorney. Do you understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. How do you wish to proceed regarding the attorney? Waive or hire one at your own expense?
Wait.
Okay. Did they give you an attorney waiver form when you
I don't
checked?
think so, sir.
Okay, we got one here for you. All right, sir, if you wouldn't mind writing your full name here where it says that gap right above defendant, and then I'll fill out that, and then check either the top box or that second box. So you've indicated you wanted to waive, so it'd be that top box, and then where it's highlighted, I need date and signature. So if you're waiving the presence, that top box, yep. And then where it's highlighted down there, the date and signature, please.
Today's
17th December.
17th?
Mm-hmm. 12/17/25.
Oh my God, I almost wrote 21.
Wouldn't mind backing up a little bit.
I've got 5 kids. I don't think my hair was turning white then. A couple of them. Anyhow.
All right, sir, so we're to the part. Do you have any questions before you give a plea to the court? And do you understand the difference of a guilty and no contest plea?
Yes, Your Honor, I understand.
Okay. Do you have any questions about pleading to the court yet?
No, sir.
How do you wish to plead?
I'm guilty.
Okay, I'll enter your guilty plea. We can move forward to sentencing now. Is your address still at this location?
That's the mailing address.
Okay. You do have a physical one?
Yes. Yes,
Well, let me make it simple.
Okay.
Do you live there?
no, sir.
Okay, so you got a physical one. So what I need you to do is just to complete this information. You might not know it.
I know it. I just can't remember if it's north or.
So first, let me, if you'd write your name here first. That's all I need on that one, and then I'll show you where to complete the rest of it. And then where it says new address,
This
yep,
one?
fill that information out if you would.
Is it north or just, it's 397 north? Okay.
It might ask for both mailing and physical there, so.
It's 1217.
Is that the old address?
My old address, yeah.
Yeah, that's okay, we already got that.
Oh, okay.
So all I need is that new one. Once you got that down, that's all I need.
Okay.
Thanks. But mail goes there, or does mail also go to 397?
397.
Okay. So that is mailing and physical?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay, just one more signature right on this line here, just signing that information. Okay. All right, so I'm going to make you aware of the rights that you're giving up by entering a guilty plea. First off, are you on probation or parole?
No, sir.
Okay. By entering a guilty plea, you're giving up the right to plead not guilty and require the state to prove your guilt beyond a reasonable doubt. You're giving up the right to have a trial in front of a judge. You're giving up the right to have the assistance of an attorney at all stages of the proceeding, including appeal, and that's what we signed the attorney waiver form for. You're giving up the right to confront witnesses against you and cross-examine them as to the truthfulness of their testimony. You're giving up the right to present evidence in your own behalf and have the court compel your chosen witnesses to appear and testify free of charge. Giving up the right to remain silent and to be presumed innocent until proven guilty beyond a reasonable doubt. And also giving up the right to a direct appeal. I want to make you aware of possible collateral consequences, which includes the following. Possible: the suspension of your driver's license, an impact on a commercial driver's license or other professional license, an impact on insurance rates, the revocation of probation or parole, an increased penalty for further criminal charges, becoming a prohibited possessor if convicted of domestic violence charges. If you're not a citizen of the United States, a plea or finding of guilt may result in your deportation or being denied citizenship or re-entry. Further on citizenship, Rule 17.2 states that if you're not a citizen of the United States, pleading guilty or no contest to a crime may affect your immigration status. Admitting guilt may result in deportation even if the charge is later dismissed. Your plea or admission of guilt could result in your deportation or removal, could prevent you from ever being able to get legal status in the United States, or prevent you from becoming a United States citizen. Understanding each of these rights I've explained to you, wish to enter your guilty plea and waive those rights?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. You may file a Rule 33 petition for post-conviction relief, and if denied, file a petition for review. I'll give you a letter that explains that. It'll also explain to you how to set aside the judgment of conviction pursuant to Arizona Revised Statutes 13905. Once all the terms of the sentence have been completed, and you may qualify for a certificate of second chance and apply to seal the records pursuant to Arizona Revised Statutes 13911 once the terms of the sentence and the time frames have been satisfied. The factual basis that you're admitting guilt to is the following. On August 24th of 2025 at about 7:20 p.m. you were contacted at or near milepost 251 on State Route 87 by the Department of Public Safety. In that police contact, it was found that you were operating a motor vehicle on a public roadway and that your license or privilege to drive was suspended, revoked, or canceled. That occurred in Gila County in the jurisdiction of this court, and you are here pleading guilty to that charge today. Is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. Regarding your guilty plea, are you making that voluntarily?
Yes, sir.
Nobody forced, threatened, or harassed you to make that plea?
No, sir.
Okay. Anybody promise you under lighter sentence or punishment that if you pled guilty you'd receive it?
No, sir.
Okay. The court finds that you entered your plea knowingly, voluntarily, and intelligently. These are the rights that you're waiving by entering your guilty plea. I need your signature where it says defendant. This is that information that I talked about, the Rule 33 petition and how to set aside the judgment and seal the records. If you'd sign the top copy, I'll give you the second copy.
Oh. That's a
It's
duplicate?
okay, it does not carbon,
Oh,
so, yeah.
okay.
Okay, and then this one's your copy, and I've crossed out domestic violence. It doesn't apply to your case, but you still can read it if you wish. Do you wish to give any further statement to the court before we impose sentencing?
Yes.
Okay.
Dealing with the records of our past it's never fun. And the records of my past, when I first got sober, it seemed like a huge mountain. Some people have a lot more records. Some people have less, but that officer that night was very fair, and it could have been much worse. And
Yeah, they wrote you a ticket, they didn't arrest you, correct?
yeah.
Yeah, so a
and
lot of times they make arrests.
yeah, he let me park the vehicle. He could have towed it.
Yeah.
It could have sat in
Okay.
the impound for 30 days. It could have been much, much worse. So the cup is always half full. I realize that I'm responsible for making the poor decision to do that. I'm blessed with the opportunity to be able to get my license back later this week, hopefully. And I've got 5 kids. I'm super strapped. If if the court could show any leniency towards the fine, it would be greatly appreciated on my end. And if not, I understand.
We can, and it requires you to do what you're doing already, okay? So the imposed fine's $482. I'll reduce that down to $202 as long as you get us a copy of your driver's license within 30 days of today's date.
Okay.
Okay, is that possible?
I have to get a breathalyzer put in, and I have one more record of my past. If you could make it 60 days, it'd be more realistic.
Okay, I'll make it 60. So we'll, $202 will reduce from the $482 if you get a license emailed to us within 60 days. So if you want to grab one of those gray cards right there, our email address is on the bottom there. Let me put in the case number on the back so you know which case to refer to. All you have to do is email us the license. You don't have to come in. You can come in if you want. Show it to us or whatever, and we'll make a copy. Or just scan it and email it to us.
Well, those are thick cards. I thought I had 2 or 3 of them.
Makes it harder to lose.
Yeah, I'm not going to lose this one, man. This one's worth 200
It is,
some
yeah.
change. Yeah. I appreciate you doing that, Your Honor.
No problem. All right, so we're imposing the $482. There's a court security fee of $35.80 that has to be paid. That brings a total of I'll give you a copy of this.
Oh, okay.
A total of $517.80 that's due. I'm going to put you on a payment plan, correct?
Yes, sir.
All right, I have to add a one-time by statute payment plan of $20. So that increases the sum to $537.80. Again, that will reduce as long as you're able to produce the driver's license to us. Regarding the payments of that, how much can you afford per month? Court minimum's $25.
I plan on getting everything back on track. If we set it at 25, if I'm able to do 200, I can do 200. I mean, I'll do as much as I can.
Let's go with 25. We're at the holiday season. You can can always pay more, you can always pay early. So what you're signing for is the payment agreement on the 537.80 of $25 per month. First payment will due on January 16th of 2026. So sign for that payment plan. Then I'll give you some instructions on how to do that. So on the bottom here, if you don't want to come in and drop the money off, that's the cheapest way. But if you want to call or use the website, you can do that. They do charge a merchant fee. If you're using the debit or credit card, it's 4 or 5%. You also can send a check or money order to us at the address here,
Okay.
with the case number here, or the case number right here.
Okay.
Any questions on how to make payments?
No, Your Honor.
Okay. As soon as we get you a copy of that judgment and sentencing form, you'll be excused unless you have any questions.
No, sir.
Okay? So you'll be all set then.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Okay? Have a good day.